work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance, 556-0242, to see if it makes simple sense to switch to auto owners insurance.
Have you stopped by the Dairy Queen in Madison lately? They have some great new items like a full line of grilled burgers.
Pre-game show here on Jammin' Country FM 103. Joe Stauffenberg. Starting lineups and head coaches in today's game. We'll start with the visiting team of the Bellevue Bruins. Taya Pankey gets the start, the junior guard, along with Lexi Allen. Alexis Martinez, the senior forward from Omaha, Nebraska, gets a start as well for the Bruins. Laura Jurek and Faith Ross round out the starting lineup, two juniors for Bellevue. Bellevue's head coach Dave Denley, sixth season at Bellevue, 100 wins. He lapsed it last win for Bellevue. 100 wins, 62 losses. Career for coaching, he's 448 and 236 in his 23rd season. Had 17 seasons as the head coach at Southwestern, played Wartburg College, qualified for 2 NCAA Division III national tournament. As we now get to your home team and your DSU Trojans, led by number 1, Jesse Giles, the senior guard. Will talk about Giles in just a little bit. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to the senior guard. A couple of juniors in the starting lineup. Junior guard Courtney Manning and also Savannah Walsdorf, the junior forward. Two other seniors round out the starting lineup. Lexi Robson and Elsie Osleson. And head coach, 5th season for the Trojans, David Moe. He was 16 and 44 in his first 2 seasons at DSU. The last 2, including the wins, 44 and 18, including this season, 68 and 65 record. The NSAA coach for 2 straight seasons, formerly the Mayville State Comet assistant coach for Mayville State for 10 years, and now he's leading the Trojans as we are getting ready for the start of today's North Star game. Kicking things off, a conference play here from DSU Fieldhouse. Should be a great game and a lot to talk about. Tonight's officials for the women's game, Chad Gordon, Marlon Schuhoven, and Nathan Rump. We'll be right back in a few moments, and we'll take a moment off with the playing of our national anthem. Stick around here on Jammin' Country FM 103.
The day pep talks.
Boys, we need to kick off this game with an Olay, just like breakfast at Taco John's kicks off your day with an Olay. So we're going to wrap the other team up like breakfast burritos, ice them like Mexican donut bites, and scramble them like a potato Lay scrambler.
Start your day at Taco John's with bold breakfast flavors.
Olay the day, boys, and let's go make them breakfast.
Olay the day at Taco John's.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Untamed. It's the unshakable spirit of never being satisfied.
At forward, the 5'11" senior from Omaha, Nebraska, Alexis Martinez. At forward, number 21, a 5'10" junior from Bellevue, Nebraska, Laura Gillette. And at guard, number 22, a 5'11" junior from Grafton, Nebraska, Faith Ross. Head coach for Bruins is Dave Bingley, assisted by James Benford, Morgan Kopp. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's rise and make some noise.
Here in DSU Fieldhouse for the start of conference play this season for the 2021-22 season. And we've already gone over the starting lineups for today's matchup. The Bellevue Bruins in all black tops, black bottoms, with gold numbers on the back and on the front. For the Trojans, it's all white with the blue trim down the side. I'll tell you what, the jerseys looked fantastic the other night. All black. I hope to see them eventually in the next couple of weeks for the season. Hopefully that was not just a one and done for that. So as the Trojans just got announced here at DSU Fieldhouse, it's also a little bit ugly sweater day. A couple of fans in attendance wearing their ugly sweaters. Forgot mine at home. And so DSU getting ready to handle home court against the Bruins of Bellevue. Again, this was a matchup that we saw last year that ended the conference play season, not only just in the regular season, but also in the playoffs as well. A rematch between the Trojans and the Bruins. That game, it was the Trojans getting the victory. Outscored Bellevue 30-10 in the fourth quarter as DSU won 80-72. We're just moments away here from the start of today's game. The Trojans moving from right to left. The Bruins going from left to right. Both teams looking for an upper hand already in the start of conference season. Will be Elsie Asleson and Alexis Martinez for the tip. It's won by the Trojans, and we are underway at DSU Fieldhouse. Starting it off is Waldorf. It's now passed over to Robson. Robson's going to drive baseline, tried to spin around, out to Walsdorf, now to Menning, who drove baseline, now drove out. Here is Giles, a little scoop up, and it is missed. We'll talk about Giles in a little bit. She's only 57 points away from the all-time leading scoring record at DSU as the ball heads out of bounds. As a foul was called, I believe that was on Menning, the junior guard from Corsica, South Dakota. Stop there was Ross as they're going to finally get it to the free throw line. Back out to Ross for a three ball at the top of the key, and that's good. right around the perimeter as it's quick up the court. Here's Menning. It's a drop-off pass to Asleson. And Asleson, a pass to Menning, now back to Asleson. They're just trying to play perimeter now, given to Giles. Asleson is going to drop it off a minute in, and the score is still 3-0 Bellevue as the Bruins on top. Here is Ross as she kicks to Pankey. Pankey throws it inside. They're at the free throw line. Back out from the wing. 3-ball, no good. Minute and a half in. Here's Giles going coast to coast. Going to take some contact. Going to throw it back out to Walsdorf. Giles trying to drive baseline once again. Giles almost lost her dribble. Asleson, a drop off to Menning. It was... No, it was not. Looked like it might have been tipped there by Pankey as the Trojans still find themselves with no points. It's 3-0 Bellevue. 8:21 left to go here in the first quarter. Full court press defense for the Trojans, as always. As it's from the wing, Jarek. She stops at the free throw line. It's a handoff to Allen. As Allen will give it off to Pankey. She stopped in the corner. Inside now to Martinez. Martinez hook shot, and that's no good. Rebound bounced right out to Robson. Pushed it back out, and it's intercepted. It's a 3-on-2 as Walsdorf came on to help. Inside to Martinez, drop-off pass, and the ball will be missed. It's an offensive rebound, and Walsdorf finally gets it as it's pushed out. Walsdorf with a little spinorama there and could not get the friendly roll. It's still 3-0 Bellevue. 7:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Now out to Ross on the perimeter. They tried to get it inside to Ross, and they throw it out for three, and the 3-ball's good. 6-0 Bellevue. And so Giles is trying to get the game started here. Giles will scoop it in for two. The first 2 points of the game put up by Jesse Giles. 6-2, we're under 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Full court press, here's Pankey. They get it up. Some contact there. Menning put her hands up, said, I didn't do anything. Here's Jarek. She's going to look up, pass to Ross. Ross looking around, finds Allen. They go inside at the free throw line now. And they're going to kick it out to Martinez. Martinez will drive. It's this drive, stop, and kick out for the last couple of possessions. Here's Allen, and the rebound goes to Ashlyn McDonald. And so here's Menning going other side, stops, keeps her pivot foot there. Walsdorf on the far side wing. Loses the dribble, and it's intercepted. Allen picks it up. 6-2 the score. Bellevue has the lead. They get it inside to Martinez. They've been trying to get her going all game long so far for the first couple of minutes, and her layup is no good. Rebounded. Here's Walsdorf. Passes it to Menning. She drives baseline. She's going to be right near that baseline out of bounds mark, and they're going to say she's out. And so substitutions coming in for the Trojans. Shaylee DeBeer. (6-2) the score. 5:56 left to go here in the first quarter. Joe Staudenberg here from the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth on Jammin' Country FM 103. Here's a pass up to newly subbed in Van Blaricon. And the pass to the far side wing could not be controlled by Pankey, and we're going the other way. On the far side, it looks like Pankey just could not get a handle, could not get a grip of the ball, and so it'll be Trojans ball going the other way. It's a drop-off pass to Giles. She's going to fire a three, put it in. Yes, sir. 6-5 the score. Trojans down one. Gotta love to see that from Giles. Starting to get her going early. Here is Arnold. She kicks out to Allen. Allen Now back out to Ross. They're going to try to play the perimeter game, and it's an offensive rebound there for Ross. She's able to get it before it bounced into the arms of Giles. And it's going to be out of bounds, I believe. A rebound was coming down with Arnold, but her foot caught the line. It's going to be Trojans ball. And we're already halfway through this first period of play. 6-5 the score. Very slow scoring so far. But at any moment, one of these teams can catch fire. Here is McDonald. She's going to drop it off to Vincent. Mike and Vincent. And they're going to pass it to Giles. Near wing three. Put it down. Yes, sir. Giles now 8 points, has all 8 points for the Trojans as DSU takes the lead. Some trouble getting the ball up court is hard full court press defense. They basically leave Van Blaricone open. She keeps her pivot foot but had some trouble there on the baseline. Here's Ross. It's a give. Free throw line jumper. No good there for Arnold. And the rebound brought in by Ashlyn McDonald. Drop-off pass to Giles. Kick over to McDonald at the top of the perimeter. Here's Menning. Menning looking to drive inside. Couldn't find any open space. 12 on the shot clock. Here is DeBeer. DeBeer now driving in. A scoop up and a layup no good as it hit glass and nothing else. Here's now Ross. Ross looking around will find Allen. Allen, and the pass is intercepted by Menning. The ball rolled around and eventually got back with the Trojans. They tried to pass it up as Menning will go up the bleachers and save herself from falling down. That was a good play by the Trojans, but the ball was just too ahead of Menning. It was a good idea to keep everything going. So now here are the Bruins trying to get up court. A foot or two away from half court, and they get it up. Here's Martinez, had an open lane, decides to kick out to Allen. It was covered. Here's a three from Ross, nothing but net. So 3 points, swings the lead right back to the Bruins. It's 9-8 for Bellevue. Top of the key and the far wing three ball from Giles. No good as it hits front rim. With speed, here's Ross. She slows down, will stop at the perimeter. Here's a three ball far wing, no good, and the ball will bounce out and it will go out of bounds. 9-8 the score, 2:46 left to go in the first quarter. Menning and Walsdorf check back into the game. So far, Giles, all 8 points for DSU. Here's Walsdorf, a pass around. They get it to Vincent. Off the back of a Bruin, that's Jarek, and they're going to call a jump ball. Tried to get the ball to Lexi Robson. But jump ball, possession arrow pointing in the way of the Bruins. And so it's still 9-8, 2:25 left to go in the first period of play. Menning double teams with Robson. They finally get it inside to Jarek. Jarek, it's a high pass for Martinez. She kisses it off the glass, puts it in for two, and the end one. Martinez, 22 points and 4 rebounds last game. Beat Hastings 92-87 on Monday. Giles still with all 8 points for DSU as the free throw line, courtesy of GSN Insurance. Martinez's free throw no good. Cross-court pass to Walsdorf, and it's picked off. Going the other way, Payne Key. Pass to Jarek on the near wing. Here's Martinez trying to work down on Ashleyson. And now Now baseline, the ball's intercepted. There's Robson, gets it up ahead for Menning. She can't save it once again. That's twice now that they tried to spring her forward after a turnover. And so DSU now will get back on defense, still down 11-8. And DSU trying to get back into this one. Only down 3 points. Here is Pankey. Stops at the low block on the near side. Give to Martinez. They get it out and they put it right back in. And the layup by Martinez, no good. Here's Walsdorf. Drives baseline. Spins around. Kisses it off the glass. And good. So Walsdorf puts the Trojans at double digits finally. And DSU down 1 with 1:10 left to go in the first quarter. They're going to call a foul on Robson. She tried to reach in on Pankey. It's her first foul. Trojans 4 of 9 for the game, 4 of 14 for Bellevue. As I said, a very low-scoring game. We expected a great game. You would think more offense, though. And so here's at the free throw line, Van Blaricone will give off, and checking in for the first time was Miranda Hennings. Her free throw line jumper no good. It was rebounded by Martinez, but they're going to call it jump ball after a Trojan went in and was able to get a finger on it. We're under a minute left to go. The Trojans down 1, 11-10 the score. After bringing it up, here's Allison. Kick out to Giles, and the layup from the low block, no good once again. 30 seconds left. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And an open shot from the elbow. It's good from Jarek, and that's now a 3-point lead for the Bruins, 13-10. Shot clock is unplugged, 13 seconds left. Here is Ashleyson. Here's Walsdorf back to Giles, 5 seconds left. Walsdorf's gonna fire for 3, thought she got fouled. Airballs it, I believe it touched the bottom of the glass. And so that's gonna be the end of the first quarter. The score is only 13-10. Not what you really expect from teams that finished number 1 and number 2 last year, but still it's a good one. If you like defense, keep tuning in. You're listening to Jammin' Country FM 103. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like not being that bad.
Oh, come on, Ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Scott Gusson by GSN Insurance, 556-0242, to see if it makes simple sense to switch to auto owner insurance.
Back here at DSU Fieldhouse, the score 13-10 as we're just about to start the second quarter of play here in Madison. Both teams, you would think, as high a scoring that they are, the score is only a total of 23 points. 10 by DSU, 13 by Bellevue. And so now the Trojans will be starting on defense. The Bruins going from left to right. First half, it was all Jesse Giles for the Trojans, 8 of the 10 points. Faith Ross had 6 of the 13 points for Bellevue. Here is Allen. Allen's going to drop it off to Pankey. Thought about a 3. Got it inside. Martinez thought she had the assist. It's an offensive rebound after the layup was no good. Another layup. Martinez no good. And now DSU's running as Walsdorf. And perimetered out to Giles as she's going to charge in. It's a pass out. 3 ball is good. Savannah Walsdorf, senior at 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 steals against Minnesota Morris, gets on the board with a 3-pointer. Here is Jarek, and the pass is intercepted. It's Walsdorf. They tried to get it ahead to Giles. They keep trying to spring it forward in this fast pace. They want to try to hurt you, and they want to try to hurt you quick. It's 13-13 with a minute into this second quarter. Trojans right now 8 turnovers. And also out-rebounding the Bruins. Cut down on the turnovers, and this might be your game. And the pass is intercepted. They try to get it to Allen as Giles got a hold of it and then eventually was pushed down by Allen. And still it's going to stay with the Trojans for this possession. 13-13 the score. Substitutions made. Checking out is Jarek. Bringing it up, Robson. Drop off pass to Ashleyson. Robson out the top of the key will take her speed, drive in, and the layup no good. It was Pankey who got the rebound and immediately went right down after getting the rebound, maybe an ankle of some sort. It looked like that's what she was grabbing at first. And the Pankey just not, she's got one knee, her left knee on the ground. It happened so quick, I couldn't see what ankle it was, but still though, it's something that you gotta take serious as both benches, or both teams going to their benches. It looks like it might be a left ankle. Pankey, the junior from North Las Vegas, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and last game for Bellevue, so she'll get some help to the sideline. It's 13 all, 8:25 left to go in the second quarter. And so Bellevue now has the ball under their glass. And so now driving it up is Ross. Here's Martinez, drops off to Jarek at the elbow, and a block there from Ashleyson. Bringing it up is Nagel now, dropped off to Giles as she tried to cut in, decides to stop. Near wing is Walsdorf. She'll have the back to the basket, stops at the elbow, a give to Ashleyson. And it's a quick pass to Robson. She'll try to spin around. And open 3 ball. Nets through good. Shaylee Nagel for 3. Yes, count it. That will give the Trojans the lead 16-13. And a quick 3 ball. Good. Faith Ross answers right back quickly about 5 seconds later with a 3 ball. Here's Walsdorf. Out to Ashleyson. She'll drive in. The Euro step, yes. So now we're starting to see the scoring. Ashleyson, her first 2 on her second shot of the game. Here is a runner in, a kick out to Allen. Will drive in, will kick out at the elbow, and the 3 ball no good for Allen with some speed. Here's Nagel, will stop and give it to Robson, but they're going to call it travel. I don't think she expected a pass there from Nagel at that point. Courtney Menning is in along with Shaylee DeBeer, 2 junior guards. Who've contributed big over the last season and this season. So here's Bellevue with the ball, near side by Allen. They'll get it at the free throw line for Martinez. And it's a stop, shoot, and swish for Scott. The junior guard from Washington, D.C., 17 points last game. Here is DeBeer. And it'll be a pass outside for Ashleyson. She'll drive baseline, yes. Ashleyson, 6'1", one of the taller players out in the court, uses her size to her advantage. And so the Trojans lead 20-18. An open three, decided not to take it. Here's Martinez just driving in on Ashleyson. And so it's 20 all. And the pass tried to get it out more towards the outside of the court where the bench is for Bellevue. And just miscommunication there as Nagel couldn't handle it. So it's 6 minutes and 1 second left to go. It's a Trojans turnover. 11. Their 11th of the game. 6 for Bellevue. And so the score is even. As they're going to back in on Ashleyson. Here's Ross. Ross will throw it inside. Jarek, and is it stolen away? Yes. Walsdorf cutting through the defense. Has an open lane, will stop as the ball will be taken away. Martinez once again. It's a 2-on-1 as the Trojans chase it down. That's a heck of a play from DeBeer. I'm going to have to nominate that one as the play of the one of the plays of this game. Wasn't a bucket, wasn't a score, but that's just the effort that you like to see. Shaylee DeBeer coming back and swiping it. It's a nomination there for the play of the night. 20 all, 5:25 left to go in the second quarter. Martinez will try to work around the defender, and great defense there by McDonald as Martinez is shot up, no good. Up the court, here's Vincent. Dropped off to Menning. Menning will give it now to McDonald, now to Walsdorf on the near wing. Top of the key, Vincent now to Menning. Menning drives baseline. She looks around, open three ball taken, no good. A little bit right on the shot on the far wing, and here goes the Bruins. It's Ross. Ross, turnaround jumper, could not get the friendly roll. It was from the far side, it rebounded by McDonald. Up now for Walsdorf. It looked like Martinez gave a little shove to, I believe, DeBeer. She is able to get up, try to put a shot back up, and they're going to say a foul. It looked like it could have been a jump ball, but they're going to say DeBeer on the foul call. And a timeout will be used by DSU. 30 seconds, so we're going to keep things here. The score, 20 all, 4 minutes, 31 seconds remaining. Where the Trojans are going wrong really is that turnover battle. 12 turnovers, and we're not even to the end of the first half. It looks like just trying to force things just a little bit. You've seen a couple of passes go ahead, and yes, we do know that they like to try to run and gun you, but maybe it's time to settle down just a little bit, maybe try to get things settled against this Bruins team, because right now things are not working. On the other side, the defense, however, defense is working. They're trying to get to Alexis Martinez in the paint. Ashleyson working hard down low. And she definitely has a chance to do so for the remainder of the game. They're going to play Martinez a lot. Back to the action, 4:15 left to go here in the second quarter. A three ball taken near wing will rim out, no good. And a rebound there by Vincent. They're going to call a foul. The three ball no good there from Van Blaricone. 16 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Walsdorf. Walsdorf pass to Vincent now. Well, it's from McDonald to Vincent. They're going to play that perimeter game, go all the way around the court. Walsdorf now, they're staying outside that three-point range. Here is a pick play for McDonald. Back to Walsdorf. 5 on the shot clock. It will rim out. Rebounded and put up for 2 points. Courtney Menning. So they're able to stay with the play, and those offensive rebounds have really helped the Trojans have this lead in the game. Double-teamed Ross. They're going to get it out to Hennings. Hennings' three ball would have given the Bruins the lead in offensive rebound. They tried to throw it off the leg, I believe, of Vincent. But they're going to call a jump ball because I believe Menning had a full grip on it. But when the ball got on the ground, both players decided to have control of it. Jump ball, the possession arrow was towards the Trojans. Here's Ashley Sin, a pass to Giles. And a give and go for Ashley Sin. They try to get it back out to Giles. It's successful. Ashley Sin, no good as the ball hit off a foot or a leg, and it bounced out to the three-point line. Rebound fully sealed by the Bruins. Back out to Hennings. It's a pass to Arnold. Back to Hennings, and layup short. Hits off the top of the rim, the front of the rim. It's a pass to Menning. Near wing, it's Robson. They've been trying to get it in the inside, but not going for Robson. They try to get it back out to McDonald, and man, it's just a lot of sloppy play so far here in this first half. Three ball, bank shot, it's good. Van Blaricone, and it gives the Bruins the lead, 23-22 as we approach 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Ashley Sin out to Giles in the far corner and trying to step around the defense. Got hit and a blocking foul. So it looks like Giles will head to the line for two. Going to the GSN Insurance free throw line. Brought to you by GSN Insurance of Madison. No account is too big or too small. They like them all. Giles, as I said, coming into the game, 57 points away from being the all-time leading scorer in women's basketball for Dakota State. Last year, a lot of accolades. Women's basketball All-America first team, NSAA Basketball Player of the Year, All-Conference first team. And as 2 for 2 went Giles and give the Trojans the lead. They steal it back, and Giles' three no good. The 2 points from the free throw line gave the Trojans the lead. It was McDonald getting in the way of the pass as Martinez tried to get it over and eventually went off a fingertip of a Bruin. And with minute 40, it's 24-23, your Trojans lead. Joe Stauffenberg here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. On the wing here is Menning. Menning will lose control as soon as she hit the free throw line. Head coach Dave Denley didn't like the call of the ball going out of bounds. And they're going to say, well, how does that happen when she was going to the rim? But still, though, it is Trojans' ball. So here's Giles. Drop pass to Robson. They tried to get it to Menning, who was inside, and it will hit off the leg of Pankey. I believe it might have caught the arm of Pankey, rather. Robson will take it out in the near corner. Giles off the inbound, and they're going to say a foul as soon as she tried to pass it off. Tried to get it out to Walsdorf on the far wing. So here's Martinez. Or excuse me, here's Robson. On the baseline, got it in the Giles. It was a pass to Ashley Sin. Menning, almost cross-court pass as Asleason puts it up with 10 on the shot clock. Ball still rolling around and eventually brought up by Arnold. Full half-court pass as Martinez tried to get it inside to Pankey, and Walsdorf is fouled. It looks like the Bruins are just getting frustrated now. And so the foul called on Martinez. It was Walsdorf who had control of it. That's 5 fouls now for the Bruins. And Walsdorf heads to the GSN Insurance free throw line. Shots up and good for the first one. Walsdorf now 6 points. Giles leads the team with 10. Walsdorf 3 rebounds. However, for the Trojans, it's Ashley McDonald who has the team lead for the game. With speed, it's a quick pass inside as Amina Hall, and up quickly is Giles, and she's fouled. And I don't think head coach Dave Denley is very happy about that one. He said, you just got 2 points on one side, and you let them sprint down here. The Trojans with the lead at 26-25, definitely drawing more fouls and more contact this quarter as Giles puts 1 of 2 in. 27-25, make it 28-25. Giles sinks 2 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. So 41 seconds left to go. DeBeer checks in along with Lexi Allen. And so with speed, here is Arnold. Arnold will stop to the far wing. Down to the top of the key to the near wing and puts it in. Lexi Allen, three-pointer. 26 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Driving baseline. Here is Giles as she walks the tightrope and could not get it through. They're going to say it's out of bounds. She touched it last, couldn't get to the corner, which was Menning. So here's Jurek with 20 seconds left. Shot clock is unplugged. Scott trying to take it up as she tried to get it cross half court. She had to go backwards to get it there. 7 on the clock. They get it inside, now outside. Dribble to the side, no good, with DeBeer on the rebound. Three-pointer was no good, and we're all tied up at 28. This is what North Star is all about. These close games, these close plays, and a very quick first half as DSU is tied up with Bellevue at the end of half number 1. So through 2 quarters, it's 28-28 as we get to halftime. Stick around, we'll be back in 3 minutes for the start of the Wilbur Ellis halftime show right here on Jammin' Country FM 103.
And the athletic department is also proud to honor its partner, Lake County International Case IH, as a leader in agriculture and its contributions to our farmers. Locally owned and operated, Sporty's Bar and Grill in Madison serves up fantastic food and drinks in a relaxed atmosphere with friendly staff and top-notch service. Thanks, Sporty's, for supporting the DSU Trojans. The 2nd Street Diner in Madison is bringing good times back with great burgers, awesome ice cream, and breakfast all day. DSU Athletics thanks 2nd Street Diner for its sponsorship.
in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth for the halftime show, and is brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. The score at half, 28-28 here from DSU Fieldhouse in Madison, South Dakota. The Trojans, Jesse Giles, 12 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal, all in 15 minutes for the Trojans. She's got 12 of the 28 points, almost half of the points for DSU in this game. 7 for Savannah Walsdorf in 14 minutes. Think about the game at 14 turnovers. They had about, I think, 8 or 9 from that first half. They've definitely cleaned it up in the second quarter. But one of the things that, again, that second half that needs to be, I would think, cleaned up is that turnover margin, or at least extend it on the other side. 11 turnovers forced on the other side. However, a great job with getting steals, 8 for the game. And for that starting lineup, a total of 6. Also in the game, 2 points from Courtney Menning. She's also got the other steal and a rebound. 5 rebounds for Ashlyn McDonald off the bench, still looking for her first points. The only bench points right now is Shaylee Nagel. 3 points, 1 rebound. And for the game, the Trojans tied up with the Bruins, 28-28. We take a look at the Bruins of Bellevue. 4 points from Alexis Martinez. So you can argue the best player for Bellevue and for the Bruins right now being held in check. 2 for 8 shooting. Only 1 free throw attempt in that first half. She's got 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensively, 2 of them defensively. Finding the open man, that's what they're doing. 9 assists for Bellevue compared to the 3 for DSU. They've been trying to catch, it's funny because I talked to David Moe before the game, and he said, they're gonna, really try to stay calm and then really hurt you that way. They're gonna bang bodies, and I feel like that's not what they're really doing. They're just trying to get it out of the way, and then when you do see a chance to put the ball inside and try to bang bodies, they do, but that's not the number one game, not the number one goal for the game. The number one goal for the game is just to try to outrun DSU, and I feel like it's kind of the same thing for Dakota State, just trying to outrun and gun. That's why they had all those turnovers. So a couple of things to clean up for DSU. The leader for points for Bellevue is Faith Ross with 9. She also has 2 assists, 1 rebound. She also has 2 steals on the defensive side of things. We'll be right back in another 3 minutes with the continuation of the Wilbur Ellis halftime show right here on Jammin' Country FM 103.
this time, we'd like to thank some of our partners. DSU is proud to partner with Sanford Health, extending their thanks for their outstanding health services they offer to our community and our region. The athletic department at DSU is proud to honor its partner, Lake County International, and Case IH is a leader in agriculture for their contributions to our farmers. First Premier Bank, a proud partner with DSU Athletics, serves to promote and grow our economy and serve the banking needs of the area. At Midco, we're here to cheer alongside you and to support your connected life with the most reliable internet, cable TV, and home security services around. Ready to Midco? Let's go. Stadium Sports Grill, serving great food in Dakota State University Athletics, partners in promoting DSU athletic success. The Dakota State University Athletic Department extends its thanks to its partner, Sunshine Foods, for its commitment to serve the grocery needs of Madison and the local area. DSU Athletics welcomes Madison Farmers Elevator and recognizes their efforts to serve the agriculture needs of our community. Locally owned and operated, Sporty's Bar and Grill in Madison serves up fantastic food and drinks in a relaxed atmosphere with friendly staff and top-notch service. Thanks, Sporty's, for supporting the DSU Trojans. The Second Street Diner in Madison is bringing back the good times with great burgers, awesome ice cream, and breakfast all day. DSU Athletics thanks Second Street Diner for its support. At this time, we'd like to congratulate some qualifiers for the NAI Indoor Track and Field National Championships from the preseason meet at South Dakota State last night.
Back to the Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Once again, brought to you by Wilbur Ellis and Chester. You can contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. We take a look around the NSAA, North Star Athletic Association, as here in DSU Fieldhouse, the Trojans of Dakota State tied up with Bellevue Bruins 28-28. We'll take a look at Viterbo and Waldorf, as Viterbo winning 30-26 as they are at halftime. Also at halftime, Mayville State and Presentation. Mayville State, the Comets, winning that one in halftime 30-23. Yet to start, but in about 15 minutes, Valley City State and Dickinson State meeting for another conference match, and that's what's for tonight on the conference schedule. Obviously, the conference schedule starting up for DSU. This is the first game of the conference season for both teams. DSU will play a couple of more teams before the new year, and then once when the new year starts, we're off and running for the conference play. And so right then and there, you take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Dakota State Trojans. A couple of great teams, a couple of ranked teams, I should mention. We take a look after this one next week at home against number 12 Northwestern College at 5:30. Mount Marty on the 17th, and then on the 21st and the 22nd play the 24th ranked team in the nation at the University of Montana Western. Then the University of Providence on the 22nd. Then we say Happy New Year, and then in January starts off the rest of the schedule with the 7th and 8th. Two-game road trip with Valley City State and Dickinson State. Then a four-game homestand, the 14th, 15th, then the 21st and 22nd with a four-conference game schedule. And then after that, four on the road, two at home, and then one more on the road to end it on the 18th. And again, against Bellevue. So you think this team, Bellevue, you see them once in the beginning of the year. You don't play them until then, the end of the year. And as we were talking on the KJAM Coaches Show on our sister station, Dakota's Best AM 1390, every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, you think, all right, I was talking to Coach Mo about it and saying, you start the season with them, you end the season with them, and it could be a make or break game these two games when it comes to the Bruins and the Trojans. So we'll have to see when we get to the end of the season. We're far from it. The score 28-28 here at DSU Fieldhouse. And we'll be back in 1 minute for the start of the second half. You're listening to Jammin' Country FM 103. Thank you for listening to the Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. Wilbur Ellis, specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, DeKalb and Asgrow seeds, custom fertilizers, custom application of fertilizers, and contact them today at 489-2171. Wilbur Ellis, with Never Stop Looking Ahead. Back in 1 minute. On Jammin' Country FM 103, Bellevue with the ball to start the second half. As the Bruins moving from right to left, they're trying to work the perimeter. 3 ball on the far side, no good. And it's a defensive rebound there for Savannah Walsdorf after a missed 3 ball at the opposite side of the court. The Trojans moving from left to right. Here's Giles as she takes the screen. Kick to the corner, open 3 ball, no good. It rims far. And the rebound there from Ashton Arnold. And so here's Arnold getting it up. They got to pass the full court press defense. Martinez, near side of the court. It was near corner. Now they get it to the near wing. Back to Arnold. She stops, keeps that right pivot foot. And they're going to set everything up with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. It's a drive in, a high arcing layup, and no good. Missed there from Pankey. So here come the Trojans. Walsdorf going coast to coast and earns the foul, so she'll get 2 points, or she'll get 2 free throws. .852, or just over a minute into the second quarter here at DSU Fieldhouse. A swish from the first free throw from the GSN Insurance free throw line. You can call Scott and Nancy Gusso today at GSN Insurance, as Walsdorf will net 2. So the lead is taken back by the Trojans. It's only by 2, 30-28. We're in the third quarter here. Second half starts off okay for the Trojans. A pass to far side. Here's Arnold. Ross now inside to Martinez. Martinez will stop. Try to get some space. Almost had a steal was Ashleyson. And with 5 on the shot clock, it looks like Pankey might be taking this shot. 1 on the clock. And time will run out. They're going to say shot clock violation. No matter what, it's going to be DSU ball, whether it was a shot clock violation or out of bounds. It came almost at the exact same time. So here's Robson. She'll drive it up to Walsdorf. Fake on the pass, driving baseline. There's Walsdorf. And the referee pointed down. Then he makes the blocking call. And Faith Ross gets the foul called on her. We're going to say it was on the floor, however. So here's Robson. She's going to inbound it. Giles backing down her defender at the elbow, and it's a missed hook shot. The defense there by Ross. Here's Ross bringing it up. Out to Allen, and back to now Ross. Ross trying to work around Giles, and it's picked off. Here's a 4-on-2, now 5-on-2, as Ashleyson could not get the high arcing layup to go. Gets her own rebound. Walsdorf open, 3-ball, swoosh. And so now DSU trying to extend this lead, 33-28. This might be their largest lead of the game at 5 points. Still, though, put them there in style as a block from Ashleyson. Coach Dave Denley calling for a foul of some sort, and I'll be honest, it did look like a foul. Still, though, DSU will take it. Ashleyson coming in. McDonald goes out. McDonald comes in. Here's Ross on the near wing. A give to Pankey. And the opposite elbow now Martinez as she found driving to the net Arnold, and she's fouled. And so she'll head to the GSN Insurance free throw line. Ashton Arnold from Clovis, California. Buchanan High School alum, averaging about 3 points per game. DSU leads 33-29 as she netted the first free throw and makes the second one. Couple of substitutions made by Bellevue, and here's Walsdorf. They tried to get it to Menning, and Walsdorf just too quick and too high and too out of reach on the pass. $7:12 left to go in the third quarter. So here's Ross. Near wing, they swing it eventually out to the far wing, now in the middle of the court. Backing down the defender, they got it to Martinez on the near low block. At the free throw line, quick passing, they swing it out to Ross on the near wing for three, no good. Here's Waldorf stopping at midcourt and then drives up. Will stop on the far wing and a drop-off pass. They're going to swing it out to Giles, who was on the near wing. Giles now stopping, looking to the far side. Will swing it out from Menning. Walsdorf was ready for the three ball, but a foul called as Menning basically was pushed at the near side elbow. 3-point lead for the Trojans. 6:38 remaining in the third quarter. 3 fouls by the Bruins early on in the third quarter. Underneath the basket is Robson, and having trouble to get it to Walsdorf. Jump ball. And the possession arrow in the way of the Trojans. David Moe looking a little frustrated on the sideline. In the corner right at the end of the bench for the Trojans. The play resumes. Trojans taking their time with it, something that you don't really see. Here's Robson, a quick pass from Walsdorf. They're going to give it right back to her. Her three ball's no good. Near corner, got the rebound, and shot clock resets. Here is McDonald. Far wing, Giles, dribble once, passed off to Robson. She got inside, tried to get it inside, but she stepped on the line. I don't think she's happy with that one. Still, it's going to be Bruins ball. Joe Stauffenberg here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth here on Jam Country FM 103, 33-30. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Here's the Bruins with Jarek. Got it inside and a miss there from Aisha Scott, the junior guard. Here's Walsdorf calling out the play. Thought about loading up for three. Miscommunication. And she drove in. McDonald went to her right just a little bit. The pass went to a little bit to her left. And so the Bruins once again taking over. And this might be, again, just some early season miscommunications. I know we're already, a couple of months in, but still, this is the, first real test for the Trojans. And a two-pointer good there from the free throw line. Aisha Scott, it's a 1-point game. Open was DeBeer. She's going to drive instead, and it is hit away, blocked by Jarek, and they got a steal. Here's Martinez splitting two defenders. The layup no good. Walsdorf gets the rebound. Here's Giles. Giles, not afraid, just goes right in. I believe that's 14 for tonight. And DSU now leads 35-32, or just under halfway in the third quarter. Thought about the pass. They get it cross court. Far corner, 3-ball, no good. The miss there from Scott. It's still a 3-point game. Here's Walsdorf, pass ahead. And stopping at the free throw line, McDonald. They get it out, a little scoop under. No good at first, but DeBeer keeps it after the offensive rebound and puts it in for 2, 37-32. DSU leads. Here is Allen, gets it inside to Scott. They've been trying to feed her here in this third quarter and putting it up and in. And it was Jarek on the 2 points. Bellevue keeping pace, 37-34. The Trojans and the Bruins just trading buckets now. Here is McDonald trying to go in, and that's gonna be 2 points. McDonald trying to go in on Jarek and just taking her right to the hoop on that one. It's back to a 5-point lead. Here's Ross, gets it inside the Scott free throw line, cutting in. Martinez got the friendly roll and one. So it's a 3-point game, and Alexis Martinez with one at the GSN Insurance free throw line. Checking into the game for the Trojans, Vincent and Menning. And for the game, Delaney Van Blaricone for the Bruins. Martinez. 6 points, make it 7. And Martinez cuts the lead to 2 with a bucket and 1. 3:37 left to go in the third quarter. Pass up and it's intercepted. Scott, as they were trying to get it to Menning, back out for 3, goes inside, could not get the friendly roll after just checking in Van Blaricone. And so here's Menning. Over to Giles, over to McDonald. Now at the middle of the court is Giles. Stops at the free throw line. A give to a cutting in Menning. Menning had control of it, and Scott fouls Menning. Menning averaging 9 points per game, around 50% shooting. A couple of Trojans shooting over 50% for the year. Can really put it in the net. However, for the game tonight, 13 of 32. And the layup is good for Menning after only a couple of seconds into the shot clock after it was reset after the foul. Far side is Ross. Now working the ball inside from the free throw line is Scott. Back out to Van Blaricone. Here is Scott splitting the defenders and puts it in. Back to a 2-point game. It's 41-39. Almost losing control of it there was Slattery, who's into the game. Here's Menning, takes the screen. Thought about going left, decides to go right, keeps that right pivot foot. Here's Robson. Oh, the court at the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Robson, and she'll get fouled as she drives in. Foul, I believe, on Ashton Arnold, a freshman from Clovis, California, and Robson will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line. First free throw up and good for the senior guard from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Red River High School alum. And so she nets 2. 43-39, 2 minutes, 14 seconds are left as the Trojans on defense. The Bruins inbounding it. They get it to Jarek. Right at middle of the court, they get it up, and trying to come in for the block was Vincent, but then Blaricon wait, and then eventually puts up the layup. It's back once again to a 2-point game. Here's Robson with speed, spinning her around, and will find an open McDonald. She decides to take it in. Back out to Robson. She ran right back, and it will be rebounded, but I believe they're going to say it's an offensive rebound. Close game. 2 points or under 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, and a very low-scoring game. 13-10 at the end of the first. 15 and 18 were the two scores in that second quarter. It's a 4-on-1 now. Vincent tried to put up the block. It's Amina Hall putting it in for 2, and we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's Robson. A give to now Menning on the near corner. Menning, a pass to Vincent. Vincent now to the top of the key to Slattery. Here is Robson, back to Vincent. They're trying to go in, using the strength, yes! Layup for 2, and that's going to give DSU the lead once again. Great double, or half-court defense, or full-court defense, rather. Going in, and another easy layup. Another easy layup. Amina Hall with 2 points. We're back to a tie game. Vincent, near wing. We'll look around. We'll give to McDonald. A high pass, eventually tipped to a Trojan. 3 ball from the far wing, no good. That's a great box out on Robson there from Arnold. And so with 37 seconds remaining to go in the third quarter, here's Scott. Scott trying to spin around on Robson. Gets the 2 points off the glass and in. And the Bruins have taken the lead, 47-45. Here's Robson, Euro stepped. Walsdorf, corner 3, no good, but an offensive rebound. It's Menning. McDonald, after the rebound, could not put it in with 9 seconds left. Shot clock is unplugged. Here is the last second shot, no good. It's an offensive rebound. Dakota State will hold it for the last possession. They won't get up the court. It's 47-45 as DSU is down to the Bruins as we approach the final quarter of play. You're listening to Jammin' Country FM 103. More Trojans basketball, the last quarter of action. The last 10 minutes coming up next. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents.
Thanks, Sporties, for sponsoring DSU Trojans. The Second Street Diner in Madison is bringing back commute times with great burgers, awesome ice cream, and breakfast all day. DSU Athletics thanks Second Street Diner for its support and is proud of their support for Trojan Athletics.
Well, for Bellevue, that was their highest scoring quarter at 19 points. 1 short for Dakota State. And now we're starting to see some consistent offense. And so DSU will start the quarter down 2 to Bellevue in this rematch of last year's North Star Athletic Association championship game. So Bellevue will start with the ball. They have the possession arrow now going with DSU. We're underway here in the fourth quarter. It's Ross to now eventually to the corner. They're quick passing as they get it to Pankey. Martinez to Ross. They get it inside to Jarek. Jarek on the free throw line. The pass is blocked. And a turnover. Here's Manning. Actually, it is DeBeer, and she's fouled as she tried to go up for 2 on the layup. The foul on Pinky. And that's her first. Everybody now on the court for Bellevue has at least 1 foul. For the Bruins, it's Pankey, Allen, Martinez, Jarek, and Ross. Giles, Menning, DeBeer, Walsdorf, and Asleson out there for the Trojans. So 2 is good from the free throw line, the GSN Insurance free throw line, and we're all tied up at 47. Giles, as they got ahead with the ball, that's a heck of a timeout there called. 30-second timeout. So what Giles did was she got in front of the passing lane, or in the passing lane, and fell to the ground. And once when you're really on the ground, you have to start your it's so hard to start your dribble and to eventually get back up and everything. So it was a timeout called by head coach David Moe and his team. It was a smart play, and so the Trojans will take a timeout with only 35 seconds in this fourth quarter. We really haven't seen any timeouts called by each team. So DSU will start with the ball out of this timeout. It'll be taken in on the far side. Asleson will get it in. It was Menning to Walsdorf, then Giles, back to Asleson. Quick passing to Menning. Goes from the near wing, will basically do a circle. And a double coverage there on Menning. They eventually get it to Walsdorf. Wing 3 ball, yes! And it gives the Trojans a 3-point lead, 50-47. And so here is Ross out to Pankey. A high pass to Jurek, but she's able to get it at the elbow. Back to Pankey. Drives in the lane. That looked like too many steps, but it's a missed layup by Pankey. Here is DeBeer taking the contact, no foul. She gets her own rebound. Asleson will pass it out as Menning will put it in like a running back and scoop it in for 2, and it's a 5-point lead for the Trojans. Starting off the quarter with a 5-0 run. This is the run that the Trojans might need. Here's Jarek, and a long pass to Martinez. Couldn't get the friendly roll. Martinez is going to put it right back up, but a foul called. They get 7 points to start 7 straight to start the third quarter, or fourth quarter rather. 8:09 left to go in the fourth. It's 52-47 with Alexis Martinez at the line for the Bruins. This season averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds. And the first free throw from the GSN Insurance free throw line is up and good. Remember, you can call Scott and Nancy Gusser today at GSN Insurance. Second one's good as well. So Martinez brings it right back to a 3-point game. The Bruins will not go away. So here is Robson. She'll be at the top of the key right near the Trojan logo. And so here's Robson with a forearm on her defender with Scott. They're going to swing it around the perimeter. Inside, they're going to open the lane up. Parting of the sea. Asleson puts it in for an easy deuce. 54-49, 7.5 minutes left remaining in the fourth. Inside to Scott. She's going to drive the lane and get 2 points right back. Quickly now are the Trojans. It looked like loading up for 3. Walsdorf going to try to split a couple of defenders and couldn't roll in. Bounced on the front of the rim and out. So here's Ross. Ross to Allen. Back to Ross and inside eventually to Scott. She was hot the third quarter, but could not get that bucket there. Got the one for the Bruins. They're going to get it to Giles. Off the low block, no good. But an offensive rebound by Elsie Asleson. Asleson, and the Trojans lead 56-51. The momentum right now with the Trojans. Elsie Asleson try for an interception, no good, but she'll get the defensive rebound off the miss from Scott. Here's Robson. Robson will cross over, and the far corner three ball, no good. Roof might have came off of DSU Fieldhouse if that one drove in from Giles. We're approaching 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Ross. Ross trying to drive in on Walsdorf. They almost had a steal, and the elbow jumper, no good. It'll be a foul called on Jarek, who thought she had the rebound, and maybe for for the possession hour for a jump ball, but she came over the top on that one. DeBeer in for the Trojans. It's McDonald bringing it up, the senior guard and forward, with Robson now at the top. It's McDonald, Giles on the near wing. Going inside was Menning. Couldn't find anybody there. It's back out to Giles. Corner driving baseline, Robson. Inside, Vincent. Could not get it up. Hit nothing but the glass. Still a 5-point game. Here's Scott driving in, and 2 points in as the layup and the momentum take the ball inside, drops down. It's a 3-point game. That's Scott's 12th point, 11 and 12, as DSU still leads by 3. Here's Giles trying to get off of Martinez. This is the matchup you want to see, Giles and Martinez, as Giles got it away. She's trying to come down with the rebound. It was, I believe, maybe a jump ball, and that was Vincent fighting for it. I believe that was a jump ball. Oh no, it's going to be, I believe I just said it was going to be a foul, so the possession arrow is still the way of the Trojans. So underneath the basket is Robson. She's going to inbound it, and McDonald with a quick deuce. It was a jump ball, so the possession arrow now with Bellevue. It's 58-53. We're under halfway in the fourth quarter. 5-point lead by the Trojans. Here is Hennings. It's a give and a takeaway by Robson. Ball in the middle of the court. It's going to keep rolling. I believe last touch by the Bruins. Yes, it will be. Arnold went diving for it. I believe a Trojan. I believe it might have been Menning who went for it. She touched it, but the last grasp of it went to Arnold, and a timeout will be called. 30-second timeout. It's been a very high-paced fourth quarter, and with only a 5-point game, the Trojans of DSU lead at 58-53. Scott has been, in this second half, has been on fire, and I wonder if we're going to see her more in the second half. Didn't start, and she only had 2 points total in that first half. She's grabbed 10 more in this second half. She will be out there to start the second half. So the Trojans will inbound it, a long inbound to Walsdorf on the near wing. Here's Walsdorf going in now. Corner from Robson, opposite corner, Asleson, and she hits all glass, and it bounces out. They're going to say the ball last touched the Bruins with 15 seconds on the shot clock. 4:24 left. They get it inbounds. Here's Menning. Drops it off for Robson. Out to Menning on the far corner. We'll try to get some space through, and they're going to call a foul as I believe it was Hennings who was trying to not necessarily hold. Wasn't necessarily trying to hold Menning, but I think the way that Menning was going, she kind of had to hold her to prevent any bucket. So here's Menning off the inbound for Robson. Robson now driving in. Out wide open for Menning. She's going to take the three, and it'll rim out. No good. An offensive rebound by Ashley Sin. Here's Robson, kissed off the glass, and no good. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. With speed, here's Scott. She'll stop. She'll hand it off. It'll be Hennings. Back to Scott. Scott on the top of the key to Martinez. Martinez spins around, fires it up, kisses it off the glass. Good, and the foul. Back to a three-point game, and possibly two with a bucket here from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Free throw up and good. Only got one and sinked it. It's a 2-point game here at DSU Fieldhouse. Ashley Sin, open three ball, no good. Offensive rebound by Giles. Yes, sir. 3.5 left to go as another two netted by Giles, and we're at 60-56. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Scott, a pump fake to Hennings. And then stepping inside after the pass was Van Blaricone. And we're back to a 2-point lead. Giles thought about a three, dribbled behind the back, and it was intercepted by Van Blaricone. She pumped her fist saying, let's go. Couldn't get the steal. Three minutes, 3 seconds left to go. 2-point game. Here's Walsdorf. Gets it inside to Robson. She's going to call out a play. Wonder if they're setting something up here maybe for a three ball. Here's Robson. We'll get it to Giles. They tried to get it inside to Ashley Sin, and it's intercepted. And here is a stop and shoot inside the paint. Van Blaricone with 2 points, and we're all knotted up at 60. Here's Walsdorf near corner. Walsdorf out and now over to Ashley Sin on the far corner. Far wing, rather. Giles. I think she tried to get up the pass. She just couldn't. I think she was in the middle of either shooting or passing. She didn't know what she did. It's a turnover. And so here are the Trojans on defense. It's Van Blaricone to Scott. Scott's been hot the second quarter. She'll drive in, and no foul called. And so here are the Trojans with speed. Far side of the court, Menning will stop. Drop off to Robson. Robson far corner. Will pass off to Menning. Swings it all the way over to Walsdorf. Three ball switches! And it's 63-60, under 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. That also has to be a nomination for the Taco John's play of the night. Defense chance starting as the Bruins just playing perimeter now. The near side of the court, near wing, Martinez to Ross. Ross to Van Blaricone. Van Blaricone, and she sinks it in the paint, 2 points. A minute 20 left to go in the fourth quarter. 63-62. Here's Robson. Ashley Sin look to the corner, nobody home. A Walsdorf three. Would have been a big one, but missed. A defensive rebound there by Martinez. And the Bruins a little slow to get back, and a timeout called. We are a hair under 1 minute left to go here in the fourth quarter. And we're under 2 minutes, so we're going to keep things here. So it's been a back and forth go between the Trojans and the Bruins. A big three was taken by Savannah Walsdorf Eventually, the team has gotten back with another layup, another close play by Delaney Van Blaricone. And so DSU will be starting on defense coming out of the timeout. It's still a winnable game by both teams. This is what, again, the North Star is all about, these great and close games. (63-62). Savannah Walsdorf leads all Trojan scorers at 18. Jesse Giles in second with 16. Walsdorf shooting 50% from beyond the arc. She's got to be the go-to. If it comes down to the last play, you can make an argument that it'll be Giles, but Walsdorf this game is firing on all cylinders and making them. She's one rebound away from a double-double. And so now here are the Bruins with 55 seconds left as they get it in. 20 on the shot clock. Here's Jarek. It's a give to Scott. They're going to still play that perimeter. Martinez, you know it's going to go to her. Instead, Scott is going to look. It's going to look her way, and no good the layup. Scott trying to play one-on-one for the defense. They get it across half court. This is a time to waste clock. Here's Walsdorf, near wing. And Menning tried to get around the perimeter, and she's fouled. You do have a foul or two to give. They had two. Well, it's not a bad idea, but now with 24 seconds left to go in the game and 20 on the shot clock, it's a 4-second difference. They can more than likely seal it with a three as Menning is going to be fouled. And it looks like it's going to come down to the free throw game. So here's Menning at the line. 23 seconds left to go. Free throw up and good, Menning. It's 64-62. From the GSN Insurance free throw line, Menning wants one more, and she nails it. And timeout is called by the Bruins. Menning hits two clutch free throws. Now, Bellevue still can tie it as they can get a three-pointer. However, you got to make sure that DSU doesn't have enough time to touch the ball after. For this game, Bellevue has shot 6 of 16 from beyond the arc, 37.5%. DSU, one of the better defensive teams in the, not just in the conference, but one of the better teams in the nation as well for defense. So they're really going to need their defense to step up on this possession. You get the stop more than likely. You just need to make 2 free throws, and that's the game, really. Inbounding it will be Jarek, and they'll get it to the back court. Now to the front court, passing midline. It's Ross. They get it to the far side of the court. Now to Ross. She's going to take a long three. Got it! Timeout is called, and the ball game is tied up. 9 seconds left as Ross nails a three-pointer. And with 9 seconds left, DSU has to call a timeout. A long three ball way past where the line was. And so now DSU needs one shot to win it. If not, they're going to overtime. They put some time back on the clock. They put about almost 2 seconds on the clock. But DSU Fieldhouse, not as rowdy anymore. But Dakota State tied up with Bellevue, 65-65. You don't score here, we're going to OT. Again, the defense just needs to come up for Bellevue. But there's plenty of options on Dakota State. You'd think the two top options would have to be Walsdorf or Giles. Robson will be inbounding on the far side. And whistle blows. The buzzer went off. So it looks like they're going to have to redo this. So here's Robson. To Giles, drop off pass to Robson. Robson now will fall down, keeps her dribble, gets it to Giles, drives baseline. The shot up, no good. They get the rebound, and 0.6 seconds are left on the clock, and a timeout is called. Giles, I don't think that's necessarily what the play was going to be. But Giles came in, helped out as Robson fell. Credit her. She kept her dribble. And Giles almost had the win there. 0.6 on the clock right now. Officials are getting together. It was called a timeout. I think they might put a second maybe back on the clock. Not necessarily sure when a timeout was called. It's also one of the unfortunate things of not having the replay system. They're going to put on 1 second. Get 1.8 for a final shot. Bellevue needs literally one more shot. It needs to be an inbound and shot. So here's Dakota State. We'll send out Giles, McDonald, Walsdorf, Robson, and Menning for this final play, possibly of regulation. A close one here in Madison. So here are the Bruins of Bellevue. It will be Jarek inbounding on the near court. Jarek trying to find Martinez. Last second shot and could not roll in. Oh my goodness. Martinez, a bounce, and almost went in. 65-65. And as the bounce on the left side of the rim, we're heading to overtime. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jammin' Country FM 103.
Have you stopped by the Dairy Queen in Madison lately? They have some great new items like a full line of grill burgers and the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or a basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite blizzard. If you haven't tried the Dairy Queen app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready to go when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the Dairy Queen app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
You're listening to Dakota's Best Jammin' Country FM 103. Joe Stauffenberg here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. And we're heading to overtime here at DSU Fieldhouse as the last second shot was put up by Alexis Martinez. The Trojans with some great defense there. Martinez's shot could not bounce in. It was 2 bounces on the left side of the rim and bounced out, and it could have went in. A bounce here, a bounce there, and it could have been a whole different ball game. But 5 minutes are on the clock. We're going to overtime at DSU Fieldhouse. Ashleyson and Martinez go up for the opening tip, and won by Martinez. Here's Ross over to Jarek. Jarek on the perimeter will swing it out to Ross. They're going to leave Martinez open for a moment as a big block, I believe a block by Ashleyson, but she comes up with the defense, and on the other side, Savannah Walsdorf delivers 2 points after kissing it off the glass and in. 67-65, 30 seconds in the overtime period. Here's DSU on defense now as the Bruins trying to find a way to get points. Here's Martinez, the same spot that she put it up at in regulation, nets it through, and it's now 67 all here in Madison. Here's Robson. Giles to Robson, middle of the court, will swing it to the corner now as Menning has it. Far side wing. Back and forth went Ashleyson and Robson, and they're going to say that Asleyson's foot touched the baseline, and we're going the other way. It's going to be Bellevue ball. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in overtime. This is what it's all about as the Trojans faithful on the far side of the court trying to get into it. Here is Ross. Give to Jarrett, give to Scott. Martinez now right on the low block. Missed the layup but fouled. It's 3:36 left to go in the overtime period. Martinez heads to the line. We've seen her deliver a lot today from that GSN Insurance free throw line. 4 of 5. And she could not net one through. So now 4 of 6 from the free throw line. We're still tied up, 67 all. Second one up, and it's no good. You needed those 2 free throws if you're Bellevue. Now here's Walsdorf, gets out of the way of the steal. Walsdorf turns around, finds Robson, looked for the 3, back to Walsdorf. Had a couple of great big threes earlier today. Robson out to Giles, 3-ball, and airballs it. 10 seconds on the shot clock, though, as they got the offensive rebound. Here's Ashleyson, gets it inside the Giles, off the glass and in! And so a timeout is called, 69-67, 3 minutes and 7 seconds are left. Trojans take the lead, 69-67. We're getting a lot of nominations for the play of the night, and that has to be one of them. Giles bringing the momentum shift and the momentum back on the side of Dakota State. This is something. For the first conference game of the year, Giles comes up with a big bucket as she has all year. She's got 18 for the game. She's actually also, too, if you look at where she is at, 50, it was 57 to start the game for number of points needed to break the record for all-time leading scorer in women's history. Here is Ross, middle of the court on the top of the perimeter. And a foul called far side of the wing, the far wing rather. Menning gets the foul called. That's going to send Van Blaricone to the line. If you do make the 2, it's still a tie ball game. So you can hope for a miss here. And Van Blair, now that's 0 for 3 in this overtime period for free throws. Martinez has missed 2. And here's Van Blair Cone with another free throw from the GSN Insurance free throw line. And she misses again. They're 0 for 4 in this overtime period of free throws. With speed, here's Robson out to Ashleyson. Menning driving off the baseline, and that one's good. Came off the baseline to get a better angle at the shot, and we're at 71-67. It's a 4-point lead for DSU. Far side wing now, Van Blair Cone gives to Scott, as on the low block we'll find Martinez outside on the corner. It was a give to Ross, then Van Blair Cone could not bank it in for the 3-ball. And Scott tried to get the rebound with full possession. Savannah Walsdorf was basically almost taken down. And so now going the other way and actually going to the GSN Insurance free throw line. That was Giles. They're going to say that was fouled. .39 points away from being the all-time leading scorer in DSU women's basketball history. Could make it 37 with 2 points here. Needs that at the free throw line. There's one at the GSN Insurance free throw line. She's got 19 and make it 20. 37 points away from the DSU all-time record in women's basketball for points, and it also gives the Trojans 6-point lead with 2 minutes left to go here in the overtime period. Going to the top, Scott for 3 in the near side, air balls. They get the offensive rebound, and it's put in. Delaney Van Blair Cone comes up with the 2 points. It's still a winnable game for Bellevue, 4 points. The deficit. Ashleyson for 3. Yes! 7-point lead now for Dakota State. And Bellevue starting to get in trouble. Van Blair Cone goes in and will kiss it off the glass for 2 for the layup. Minute 10 left to go for Dakota State. And the ball was stripped. It was brought back out. Martinez saves it. It's a 5-point deficit. And the ball brought out from Ross at the elbow. Looking around, Jarek. It's a 3-ball. No good from Van Blair Cone. 2 Trojans get tangled up in the backcourt, and they're going to foul Giles in the front court. (76-71). Giles at the line. She's got 20, and for a team leading 21 if she makes it. Oh, she'll miss. 76-71, 47.6 points, or 47.6 seconds left in the game. In the overtime period, 77-71 as Giles nets down 1 of 2 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. 77-71 the score. DSU leads. Bellevue's going to need to use that 3-ball to get back into this one. Thought about it there as a give and go for Ross. They're going to let Ross take the 3. Can't roll in. As Scott, they're going to say her foot was on the line. Head coach Dave Denley did not like that one from his junior guard. Said you got to get out once when you're making that rebound. And so a timeout is called, a full one, but we're going to keep things here in this overtime period coming up. Well, originally it was 5 o'clock, but I would say about 5:15 we'll have the start of the men's basketball game here at DSU Fieldhouse. We still got a lot of people starting to file in for the game. I see General Cyber over there dancing to some in sync. I would be dancing too. It's a 5-point lead for Dakota State. They're going to have the ball after this timeout. Jesse Giles, 21 points, 7 of 8 on the free throws, 6 of 16 for the game. 50% from 3 from Savannah Walsdorf. She's second on the team with points for tonight's game, 20 and 11 rebounds. She's got a double-double. Ashley McDonald has pulled down a couple of big rebounds, 10 to be exact, and 6 points. And so the Trojans will come out, will have the ball. Walsdorf, a season-high 11 rebounds. 37.2 left in the overtime period at 77-71, and I would think that a foul is going to be called if, well, here's a throw-in from Robson, and a foul called as going right to the net was McDonald, but then she went straight to the far corner, and then eventually a foul called, and it looks like she'll shoot 2. McDonald, a little bit of a stretch stance for the free throw with a right foot forward, misses 1. It's 77-71 still. Only 4 seconds are taken off the clock as McDonald's second free throw from the GSN Insurance free throw line up and good. It's a 7-point lead for DSU. Racing up the court now, it's Bellevue. Here's Scott looking around. You need to get off a shot. You're losing time. And they're going to call late foul as Scott will be heading to the line. Giles tried to take the block, or tried to take the charge, rather. So here is Scott at the line. And she'll clank one off the back of the rim, and that might do it for the Bruins here. They might try to start fouling once when DSU gets it. After the missed free throw, the second one's up and good. It is a 6-point game. Dakota State gets it in. They're going to get it over to Robson. She crosses half court, gets it up as Walsdorf is going to put the finishing touches on this one. It's 80-72. Bruins charging ahead. We'll pass out to Robson. Robson a long 3. That one clanks off the left side of the rim. And so the Bruins are going to go down to the Trojans. DSU is going to celebrate a victory here at home. As the Trojans will inbound it on the near corner in the backcourt with 3.2 left. A give to Robson. She's going to dribble out the clock. That's going to do it. 80-72 the final here in overtime as DSU knocks off Bellevue in a great North Star Athletic Association match, the first one of the year for both teams, as DSU gets their 10th win of the year and first one in the conference for the 2021-22 season. A lot to talk about.